Shalom. First off, before I get started, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakah HaKodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone that rule well, and peace and salutation to the Akim that's pushing this word in truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth. This is the brother Zion Amath from the GMS Detroit Bot Camp. All right, and I'm just coming to you with another video, dealing with North Korea and South Korea as far as basically discontinuing the feud they've had between each other for I think it was like 68 years now. They've been at war amongst each other, but through all that they thinking of they're having talks or rumors of talks of squashing all that. All right, and joining forces. And why is that? That's because it's prophecy. Basically all these nations are going to come together and go against America, right? Because the whole world, all right, it's made clear to the whole world that the so-called white man, okay, aka Esau, all right, aka the devil and Satan, is that he's just that. He's the devil. That the so-called white man is the devil. He's a deceiver. He's the one, that he's the bully. He's the hammer of the earth, going around destroying everything, polluting everything, all right, and taking everything, right? What does Scripture say? The thief cometh, basically to kill and destroy, and that's basically a so-called white man. That's his MO, and these nations are pretty much sick and tired of being sick and tired. So to eliminate the problem, okay, they're gonna come together and just move Esau out the way. They're gonna eradicate him, okay, through the spirit of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, because it's the spirit of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai that has this whole plan set up, right? This is how he created and designed for Esau to be taken out. And that's why now at this time, okay, the prophecies are speaking to where a lot of these nations are, basically squashing their beefs and they joining forces, right, to come against this devil. That's why, again, a lot of these nations, have, military might. They have nuclear capabilities, okay, nuclear technology, all right. So basically, they're now these nations are on a even playing field, so to speak, because so say 4 or 5 decades ago, it was just Esau, or America rather, that had the nuclear capability, or the atomic bombs, so that they were a nation to be feared. But now you have all other type of nations that have the same capability, Russia, of course, Iran, China, India, Pakistan, a lot of these other nations, they have the same force, okay, the same capability to take this devil out. What is this devil gonna do against the whole world? He can't do shit, because he's spread himself too thin. Okay, you got so-called military troops, that are undertrained. Again, they spread too thin. Okay, and they don't know shit. Right? So, hey, America's gonna be slaughtered, man. When they try to go over there in basically in the valley of Yahweh Shaphat, the Lord's judgment, over there in the Middle East. Right? That's what's being set up through the Spirit. But I don't want this video to be too long. I just wanted to play this clip, so I thought it was interesting. I'm gonna bring a script out, and I'm gonna close out.
North Korea is coming along. South Korea is meeting and has plans to meet with North Korea to see if they can end the war, and they have my blessing on that. And they've been very generous that without us and without me in particular, I guess, you would have to say that they wouldn't be discussing anything, including the Olympics would have been a failure. Instead, it was a great success. They would have had a real problem. But as you know, North Korea participated in the Olympics and it made it. Really, it was quite an Olympics. It was quite a success. That would not have happened. And they do have my blessing to discuss the end to the war. People don't realize the Korean War has not ended. It's going on right now, and they are discussing an end to the war. So, subject to a deal, they would certainly have my blessing, and they do have my blessing to discuss that. Japan and ourselves are locked, and we are very unified on the subject of North Korea. We will probably be, depending on various meetings and conversations, we'll be having meetings with Kim Jong-un very soon. That'll be taking place probably in early June or a little before that, assuming things go well. It's possible things won't go well or we won't have the meetings, and we'll just continue to go along this very strong path that we've taken. But we will see what happens.
Now, if you know anything, you can see that this devil is full of shit. This guy Trump. First of all, you got to remember, he's a what do you call it? So-called he's a personality. He's a TV personality. Okay, so him in this role of being a president is really a joke. Okay, but he's set up to basically lie to the people. Now he's talking about North Korea and South Korea have my blessing. Okay, these other nations don't need America's permission anymore. All right, they've turned against America. Okay, behind closed doors. No nations are fucking with America anymore. All right, so for him to say that they have my blessing, that's bullshit. Okay, now because like I say, all these nations they see who the whore of the world is. All right, and it's right here in America, aka Babylon. All right, this place is going down. All these nations despise America. All right, now I just want to get a quick script and I'm gonna close out. If I keep this up, Eagle Face Trump, a lying devil. Real quick, this is Obadiah. This is Obadiah 1 and 7. Let's see. I just start at the top and I kind of jump around. Said this is Obadiah 1 and 1, the vision of Obadiah. Thus saith Yahweh power concerning Edom. Right? This prophecy is going out to Edom, okay? Who is the so-called white man. It says, we have heard a rumor from Yahweh, and an ambassador is sent among the heathen. Arise ye, and let us rise up against her in battle. And that's what's going on behind closed doors with these meetings, all right? With these nations having these backdoor deals and these meetings of squashing beef, all right? They all setting up to come against America. That's what's going on, if you didn't know, all right? It says, behold, I have made thee small among the heathen that are greatly despised. Like I said, these other heathen nations, all right, they despise America. America is a basic ass low morale, low spiritually, low in everything. They just their infrastructure, all right, is at a rate or a class D or F. You know what I'm saying? Everything in this place is falling apart. Because everything is a counterfeit. Nothing is real, nothing is genuine. All right. A lot of their product, okay, is being imported from other countries. Okay. America doesn't really, supply the earth like that. They have to depend on other nations to get what they got. Okay. And basically because now, how can I say it? America's burned so many bridges to the point that none of these nations want to deal with America anymore. So, hey, they kicking this hoe to the curb. All right, it says, though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and though thou set thy nest among the stars, all right, going into their Star Wars program, all right, NASA and all that, all right, saying they, with the ISS, the International Space Station, okay, saying they nest among the stars, okay. It says, "This would I bring thee down," saith Yahweh. All right, since so the minute they did that, hey, the Lord been uh, destroying this country year by year. All right, decade by decade. Okay, he say, "If thieves came to thee, if robbers by night, how art thou cut off? Would they not have stolen till they had enough?" Kind, because even a robber, what I'm saying, he's saying basically, even a robber has somewhere around like, okay, I've taken all I can take, basically enough's enough. But with this devil, all he does is take, 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 take. He never gives, right? Even in his so-called trades and this and that, right? It's always some underhanded, scheme, okay? And these nations recognize that. It said, if the grape gatherers came to thee, would they not leave some grapes? It said, how are the things of Esau searched out? How are his hidden things sought up? All the men of thy confederacy have brought thee even to the border. The men that were at peace with thee, right? Here's the point. It says, the men that were at peace with thee, right? The United Nations, okay? At NATO, the EU, and all that. Certain of these countries are splitting ways, like Turkey, for example. They part of the of NATO, but what all the bullshit with them basically supplying the enemy, okay, the Kurds over there, all right, and now Turkey has caught wind of that. They like, oh well, shit, I can't fuck with you no more, American. You know what I'm saying? You basically committed treason, all right, and that's what they've been doing the whole time. Supplying, funding one side, all right, through whether it's money or artillery, all right, and whatnot, okay, and then basically trying to blame it on somebody else, but it's been you the whole time, right? It says, all the men of thy confederacy have brought thee even to the border. The men that were at peace with thee have deceived thee and prevailed against thee. It says, they that eat thy bread have laid a wound under thee. There is none understanding in him. It says, well, that's all I'm going to read there, but that's what's going on, right? All the nations that, that have business deals with America, all right, some type of relationship in some fashion with America, they parting ways, right? And other nations that had beef amongst each other, they squashing it, okay, to come against this bitch, America. So, with that, I want to give all praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakah HaKodash, double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone that rule well, and peace and salutation to the Akim that's pushing his word in truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth. Shalom.